Okay, this is going to be part 3, starting off with packaging's digital advantages. You also learned in this chapter about packaging's digital advantages. The packaging industry has relatively recently adopted digital technologies having advantages that have been enjoyed by general commercial printing for quite some time. To the general digital printing list, packaging adds one more: the smart packaging phenomenon. It is a development that promises to revolutionize not only how packages are produced, but also how they are used by retailers and consumers. A digital advantage is short-run capabilities. The demand for short-run digitally printed packages is rising. Digital presses have made it economically feasible to produce digital packages of runs of 5,000 or fewer. This allows companies to reduce inventory and storage costs and produce printed packages in quantities more in line with the market life cycle of their products. Another digital advantage is variable data packaging. The variable data capability of digital presses also allows for versioning and personalization that inspires rapid consumer responses. Variable data printing is typically identified with short-run printing. However, there are increasing examples of variable data packaging not being restricted to short runs, but used for long runs as well. If millions of labels can be segmented and personalized, shorter print runs within large runs can be versioned and personalized for the demographics of different regions within a nation or in multiple nations, and down to neighborhoods and special interests of specific residents. Another digital advantage that you learned about is print on demand. Print on demand means less waste, ensuring that new designs, product details, or changes in ingredients do not result in redundant inventory. The technological developments in inkjet and electrophotography have simplified and made print-on-demand realistic for packaging. It has made personalization of packages by region, special interests, demographics, and so on practical for packaging. Another digital advantage that you learned about in this chapter is personalization. Personalization is new to packaging and promises to be a major application for label, folding carton, and flexible package printing, and will grow as a major marketing force for selling packaged products. Another digital advantage is what has come to be known as smart packaging. Smart packaging is another area where packaging has taken on a brand new role. This is where images on a package can potentially communicate with the consumer and the consumer with the packaged product. Here is where, through near-field communication, known as NFC, quick response codes, known as QR, universal product codes, known as UPC, and radio frequency identification, known as RFID, the relevance of a package's information, such as nutrition, health, and wellness information, can change instantaneously depending upon the consumer who looks at or purchases the product. Advantages of the product to the consumer, as well as warning and cautions, would appear that are relevant to the specific consumer. Let's talk about press cost considerations that you learned about in this chapter. Traditional press manufacturers, OEMs of analog gravure, flexographic, and offset lithographic presses focusing on the packaging industry should take notice of a very interesting development. $1 million high-end presses are now redefining the role of digital printing in packaging. The number of such packaging presses is growing internationally. All of them are designed to print larger image areas on larger substrate sizes for folding cartons and flexible packaging. Further, there had been the development of high-end digital printing presses that print directly to corrugated board in full color and on cans, bottles, packaging tubes, and other packaging shapes. These are all color digital presses, but with price tags of between $1 million and $4 million. Hence, the market for long-run packaging now has digital options, not previously available, and present competition and a threat to OEMs of traditional analog presses for packaging. And there's the issue of finishing and lamination that you learned about. Lamination, coating, die cutting, spot varnishes, folding, and squaring are vital capabilities required in effective package production. Increasingly, these are being combined and automated either by individual OEMs or through partnerships. Advances in finishing and lamination technology, paralleling those of digital printing, will continue to transform the packaging process worldwide by making it faster and more automatic.